Hello nieces, hello nephews, it's your Uncle Charles here, and welcome back to my YouTube channel where we do unbiased price action analysis. Nieces and nephew, we are in no man's land. The market is still trying to decide what it wants to do. I know there's a lot of people who feel very sure of themselves of what the market's going to do. But Uncle, I like to play devil's advocate. Alright, I like for us to consider both sides so we can be prepared. Now, what do I mean by no man's land? Well, yesterday I talked about this support level, this fib level at 490.5, how we back tested it as a support. So even though we had a decent size drop to the downside thanks to CPI, we bounced off a critical support level where we found buying pressure. So you got to be careful being bearish when we are at critical support level. And that bounce did show some follow through today with a close higher. But here's why I still say we are in no man's land. Because look at where the market closed today. It hit my 1.786 fib level, and that's where it decided to stall today. Okay, so remember how I said we cleared this 490.5 level, and then we come back and retest it as a support? That's kind of bullish price action behavior, but here's the problem. Remember how we cleared this 498.9 level? Right? And then we got the breakdown thanks to CPI, and today, look, now we're back testing it as a resistance, and that's where we stalled. So that's not necessarily bullish either. We got bullish price action and bearish price action at the same darn time. That's why I say we're in no man's land. And when we got bullish and bearish price action at the same damn time, that means we are freaking chopping. And I hate chops, but that's what the market is going to give us. However, it's not going to chop forever, but at least we know where the chop range is. 490.5 all the way up to 498.9. Okay, so the bull case is simple. In order for this low that we had on Tuesday to be a bottom or a higher low, 498.9 must clear, and that would cancel the false breakout setup that we had off of that fib level, and it would put 501.5, 503.5 in new all-time highs in play. Gotta clear 498.9 in the 500 level to be bullish. Okay, now if we reject from here, not necessarily bearish, but it does mean we could be pulling back. The market isn't ready to go up higher, and we could correct some more. But if we are in the chop range, that means we could be choppy, could be trying to build a flag. But here's when I would get bearish. Obviously, we got to reject from this 498.9 level. Once you reject from there, break some more supports, 494, and especially this 490.5 level. Break down that 490.5 level, I would favor a deeper correction. Does that make sense, guys? I'll favor deeper correction to the downside. That's when I would be bearish. And maybe we could drop all the way down to 44.5 or possibly even lower. Remember, a lot of time with these corrections, they go like a zigzag ABC, down and a little dead cat bounce and then a lower low. So we got to be careful. So like I said, we are seeing evidence of some bullish and bearish price action. We just need confirmation. Anything between 490.5 to 498.9 is chopped. It's consolidating, trying to figure out what it wants to do. We break above 498.9. This low is possibly a higher low, and we're going back up higher. Now, if we reject and we break down 490.5, we are still in pullback mode, and we are going lower, lower, lower. All right? Unbiased trading with some unbiased price action analysis right there. You got to cover the bull case and the bear case. Bah! Now, let's move on to triple Q here. It hit my fib level. See that green line? That green line is a macro level fib level, is it? No, it's not a macro level fib level, but it is a fib level based on this big old correction we had back in July to October low. Okay, now 433.6 is that level. If it breaks, we had a previous pivot low here at 438.8. That would be a target, and then the macro level is actually my white line, and I wouldn't have nothing until 445ish. All right, that's the bull case. Break above 433.6 and we could go higher. Now, if we break back below 430.5 again, we obviously go back and retest. Let me make this bigger. Retest that 426 0.8 level. That's my 1.76 fib level. 426.8. Now recently we tested it Tuesday and it showed some buying pressure around that zone, 425 to 426.8. If we retest it again and break that down, like I said, we could go for a lower low, and today's pop could have been a lower high. Does that make sense? Do we got the bull case and the bear case for triple Q? Are we on the same page, guys? NVDA. Why? Oh, 15-minute. I was trading it. Let me go to the higher time frame. Gotta chart it on the higher time frame. Actually, I don't like the daily. I want to go to 6-hour chart. I want to see the after hour activity, all that. I want to see it. And I told you guys yesterday, above, 727 would be good follow through. All right, good follow through for the bulls. And it was yeah, you look at that 30-minute, it was up and down action. False breakout saved the day if you're trading with the traps. Overall though, we tried to break out that 738 level, didn't quite do it. Towards the end of the day, you guys see we're trying to break down below it now. All right, but here's critical support. We did recapture, we did clear 727, that fib level, as well as 732.6. That's also a fib level. I'm gonna stay bullish on NVDA as long as above 727 lowest. Okay, I'll be watching for false breakdown setups as long as above 727. Okay, if we can break out 738, I have 742.5 and then 746 as targets to the upside, and above that I have nothing till 755 plus. All right, if we're gonna get bearish, I have to see it break down 727, and that will put 720.4, 713ish, and 709.4 back in play. All right, Tesla, nice little squeeze at the end of the day there. Yeah, the inverse head and shoulder is still in effect. Inverse head and shoulder is still in effect. We had this big body, decent sized body, red candle, gap down, doji candle, try to gap up, and then we push up towards the end of the day. Interesting. All right, it's gonna have to clear 190. 192.6 is a fib, 0.7. 192.7 is a fib level, and still that pivot low from 194. All right, bottom is in my opinion, if 192.7 and 194 clears. Okay, as of right now, we still gotta watch. It's looking like that inverse head and shoulder is trying to play out, and if it does play out, 190, 192.7, and 194 gotta clear, and it could give us a beautiful move to the upside. Remember, we have a gap all the way at 207 to 208 zone. That's a pretty nice move to the upside, guys. All right, to be bearish, gotta break down 185. Okay, can't get bearish unless below 185. Here is IWM, is canceling that false breakout, trying to give us a false breakdown. Follow through, stay above 199 and clear 201 and 203. If it does bullish, look to long. If we break back down 199 and I got support at 197 and 195.5. Below 195, I would be bear bias and favor more downside for IWM. 193.3, 191, and 189ish. All right, Apple is lingering at that 200. That 200 daily moving average has been protecting the bulls lately. But for how much longer can that 200 daily moving average defend? Okay, if it's truly gonna defend, it's got to recapture 185.8. If it does, look to long, back to the 50 daily moving average at 190 and my fib level at 191.2 in play. Above 191.2, bottoms in. If we finally lose that 200 daily moving average, it's going to get nasty for the bulls. All right, if we break down 182 as well, going to get nasty for the bulls. Put in 180, 178. What's that? Buy zone right there. 175.5 and 173.3 in play. Okay, guys. AMD gave us the breakout. Broke out the triangle pattern after going for a little stop loss hunting. Look how they build up that liquidity. Look at how they bounce off the green candle. They build up liquidity, went for the stop loss hunt, and then showed follow through. Okay, breakout mode. As long as above 175, AMD is in breakout mode. It's bullish. Okay, if you clear 180, that's follow through. Put in 185 or higher back in play. If you want to get bearish, it has to break down 175. and 172.5. If it breaks down those two levels, bearish, we are heading back to the downside. All right, guys. Amazon is testing that fib level at 171.5. If it clears tomorrow, bullish, possibly head back to 175 or higher. Okay, support's at 168. If that level's fail, critical support at 165.5ish will be tested again. And if that level's fail, I'm going to be bearish in favor of possible gap fill all the way down to 159. Netflix gave us the breakout. Finally, look at all this chopping. It did a little tiny little candle. After going stop loss hunting, though, it finally gave us the breakout. Now, are they going to stop loss hunt up here too? I don't know. But if it does and it breaks back below 571.7, that's a false breakout. And that's when I will be bearish, favoring 564 or lower back in play. Okay, but as long as above 571.7, I would stay bullish. If we break out 581.5, higher targets will be in play, possibly up to 585.5, or maybe we go test the next fib level at 595 plus. Okay, Meta is getting a bounce, giving us a bounce. If it's, as long as it can stay above 473, 474.5, 470. 7 and 478.6 are next targets. Okay, above 478.6, that's a fib level. I'll be bullish in favor of bounce, possibly all the way back up to 486. All right, supports at 473 and 469. Those levels got to fail to put 465, 460. Let me see what we have here. 460, 454, of course, and 451.8 back in play. Google lingering around that fib level still. It's playing. Is that an inside candle? Yes, it's an inside daily candle setup. All right, here's the range. 148 down to 145. Anything in between that is chop. Below 145, bear buys. It's trying to gap below that now, but after market stuff, I'll trust it more during the trading hour. Now, if it does gap below next support, what's the next support? When it gaps down, wherever it opens, identify the immediate support and resistance level. Okay, so next support will be at 142.3, 142.3, 141, and 137.5 Okay, those will be next support. Those levels break down. We're going down. We're going to drop. Gotta be only bullish if we clear 148. That will put 150.3, 152.8, and 155 plus all back in play. Microsoft trying to bounce here. Uh-oh. It has an inside candle setup as well. If it clear 410, 412, and 415 are all back in play. Okay, bullish above 410 and 412. If it breaks down, I have critical support at 404.5, 403, and 402. Okay, so there's a clusters of support. I would be bear buys below 402. All right, below 402, I will be bear buys in favor of drop down to 396s. And above 410 and 412, I will be bull buys in favor at least a gap fill or maybe higher than the gap fill. Okay, guys, and here is coin. What's coin up to? Is around that 160 level as of right now. It's tested my fib level. If it clear 160, guys, we are bullish. We're heading up higher, possibly up to 167, 170, or 172. If 160 truly rejects, I need to see it break down support. I have support at 158, 156. 154, 151.2, and 150. Those levels fail, I'd be bearish. Especially below 150. I'd definitely be bearish below 150, all right? Here is the dark pool levels. 494. Didn't we get activity from that level yesterday around 494? And then there's some about 24% activity was at 498.8. It's less than $1 billion though. Most of the activity came at 494. All right? Keep your eyes on that level because that's where big money is sitting around at. It's sitting around at 494. What's the intentions? I don't know. Maybe option flow can give us an idea. It is bearish. Uh-oh. QQQ is bullish, not agreeing with SPY, I see. IWM is siding with the bulls. NVDA is bullish. Tesla's bullish. Wait, I got IWM. Apple's bullish. Everybody bullish still. AMD is bullish. Amazon is bullish. Netflix. Netflix is bullish. Google is bullish. Microsoft is bearish. Uh-oh. What's Coin got to say? What's Coin gonna show? Anything. It's bullish. Alright, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.